Next thing that we're going to put on here today is going to be the Quantum Skimmer. So this is from Nyos, and it does come with some assembly required. So we did that ahead of time just because you do want to give yourself probably 10-15 minutes to put it all together. But real quick, just to kind of go over, for anyone who's never had a skimmer before, is how it basically works and gets put together. Your pump here is located inside the body of the protein skimmer, and it is bringing in water from your sump through in here. And you'll see you have an air line connected. This is what's drawing in the air, which the pump then mixes with the water. And that's going to create all those little micro bubbles inside the actual body of the protein skimmer. What that does is it actually mixes with the organics, the waste, fish poop, whatever you want to call it, and brings it up into the skimmer cup and basically as pure brown waste, which we now smell in our lobby. And then this is what is considered to be your collection cup. This is what you would remove to then empty and remove that waste product from there. And it does have a little point here that you could put the tube and drain it into something as a collection versus having to take the collection cup off every single time. So you do have to assemble, like put the pump into place and put a couple tubes on, but it's pretty simple. And then this one
Jess,
here,
I do believe we have an assembly video on our YouTube channel for that particular skimmer in detail.
It is very easy. And then your protein skimmer here is gonna go in your middle chamber, which is for your media reactors, protein skimmers, all of that. And basically we're just gonna go ahead and set it in place. Take your lid off first. Very careful not to knock it against anything. Here. And then these valves are what you will adjust your water level with, which we can show once it is up and running. Put your collection cup back in. Same thing as with the pump. You may want to make sure your intake for the water is not up against the glass or too restricted, as it will interfere with the performance of your protein skimmer. And then that will just get plugged into a power strip once we get it all set up. Once your water box is up and running, you do want to get the protein skimmer turned on. One thing to consider is your protein skimmer is going to have what's called a break-in period. So when you first turn on your skimmer, you're going to want to make sure that your water level valve is about 75% of the way open. We'll then go ahead and turn on your skimmer. And you'll see this here, the water is intaking with the bubbles, and it's going to kind of actually create a bit of a mess into the sump as far as micro bubbles while the break-in period occurs. This is absolutely normal. And you're going to have it not fully reach into the collection cup while it's still kind of adjusting. This can take anywhere from 1 to 2 days up to about a week for the break-in period to stabilize. As you have this here, you're going to slowly close the water level valve a turn or two each day as you need to adjust the water level inside here. As you get a little bit higher, you then will have the collection cup actually filling with the bubbles carrying the dirt and organics. During the break-in period, it's completely normal to have a lot of micro bubbles, either down in the sump or also some getting into your display. This usually resolves in the first day or two, but don't worry, this is completely normal.